Hi, my name's Mark and welcome back to our channel. Angelica can't be here today. She's finally getting that troublesome growth looked at, so it's just going to be me. She wanted me to remind you to like and subscribe. In this episode, we're looking back at 2012 and the SoCal Bajas' third crossing of the Mojave Road. Tally-ho! These first two photos were taken at 2 a.m. the night before at my mom's house in Barstow. We're waiting for Wayne and Mono to get back from Yucca Valley with a new set of rear bearings for Wayne's car. And I don't know why Nick is so happy in these pictures. Eventually they arrived and we reassembled the rear end and then made it out to the AV Casino the next morning to start our big adventure. As usual, we went down to Beals Crossing and did our group photo before heading out onto the trail. Up in the Landfair Valley, we stopped off at the old abandoned school bus that was one of the oddities along the Mojave Road that is sadly no longer there. On Friday night, we ended up camping near the Columbia Mine off of the Macedonia Trail. This was one of the few trips that Skidmark made with us, and here he is with his favorite adult beverage. We got your Jason and his sister Danny. We've got David and Angie Eck. And here we have Justin and Devin and Skidmark. We've got Mrs. Hockey, Bob Blake and his daughter Alisa. We got your Nick. We got Seth and Trish in their red Baja. One of my favorite parts of the trips are the hanging out at the campfires after a hard day's run. We get to swap stories about what had transpired during the day. Good times. Just like the Sanchez's the previous year, during the night we were joined by Mitch Hedrick and his son Miles. I had sent him coordinates once we had established camp, and during the night they drove out to join us. Like the previous year, we had the train trestles to squeeze underneath, and everyone made it without any problems. Like usual, we stopped off at the Kelso Depot, hung out there for a little bit. Always fun to watch the trains come screaming through there. Be that close to the train tracks. See it all happen. Next up was the famous Mojave mailbox and the associated frog shrine, so we stopped, signed the guest book, checked out the frog shrine, made contributions if we had any, and took a break before continuing on. Next up is the lava tube. It's always fun to take new people there and show them the sights because it's so awesome. And here I believe this is Wayne getting some divine inspiration. Next up was the Aiken Cinder quarry, and while there, David, stud that he is, took his buggy down the steep embankment, the gravel hill, while we all just kind of stood and watched in awe. Kind of established this tradition of rolling a tire down this hill. It's always fun to, name a target down at the bottom, say a building or something, and see if we could roll the tire down there and smack it. Once again, we found the Branigan mine unoccupied, so we claimed it as our own and spent our second night there. This would have been Saturday night, and explored the area. During the day, at some point, Mono realized that he was missing a dipstick, so we had to improvise a screwdriver to keep oil from splashing all over the place. Building a fire up there at the Branigan mine and hanging out in the evening is always so much fun. It's just such a peaceful environment with such an amazing view. Just love it up there. I snapped this photo because I thought it was funny. It looked like a skid mark had outgrown his tent. Next up was the Soda Dry Lake crossing, and for this crossing, Justin had set up a GoPro camera on his Synchro van, and we all cruised past him on the lake bed. In keeping with tradition, we all stopped off at the Traveler's Monument, and those that remembered brought a rock and added it to the rock pile, and then we all just kind of took a break and took advantage of the photo opportunities. Next up was our travel through the always treacherous Mojave Sink, where you have to kind of pick your trail and hopefully wind up in the right place. I don't remember that we had any issues. I think everyone made it through there okay. From there, we went up into Afton Canyon and explored Spooky Canyon, which again is always a fun thing to see. Next up was the Mojave River crossing in Afton Canyon. It's always a lot of fun. It's always something that we're not sure if we can make it through or not. The water level varies from year to year. This year it was a bit of a challenge, but we all had fun. So that was our Mojave Road trip back in 2012. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when we post new stuff. Adios!